Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. I feel like it's been a minute since I sat down and chatted with you guys. So let's do a little life update. Going back to last weekend when we were in Disney, our flight was for Sunday night at 10:30 something. Florida, obviously. We got to the airport, waiting for our flight. It said it was on time on the app, but when we got there, it was delayed a little bit, and it was only delayed for 40 minutes. Then it ended up getting delayed again, and then it ended up going back up, so it wasn't as delayed as it was originally. Then all of a sudden it got canceled. Everybody was freaking out, running to the Frontier ticketing station, and there was a really long line for that, so I waited in that line, and then my sister went and waited in the rental car line. But all we kept hearing that there was no flights available at any of our local airports. No flights from Florida to Philly, Newark, Trenton, Wilmington, Atlantic City, flights available until Thursday pretty much. Both me and my sister had to get back to work. Ended up renting a car and driving all the way home from Orlando to Philly, pretty much, Jersey. And this was after spending all day getting rained on in the parks. And we ended up driving straight through. We didn't really take any stops to sleep or anything. We just took turns driving. And we didn't get back until around 5:36 in Jersey. The only good part about that is I finally got to stop at a Buc-ee's. I loved it there. It was so good. I went back to work on Tuesday, and work was just absolutely crazy because one of my coworkers was off, so it just makes a little bit of extra work for all of us. Then on Thursday night, I officially ended things with a guy that I've been seeing for the last few months. I tried to end things with him before, but we just never really stopped talking. But on Thursday night, I officially ended it. Now we're not talking at all anymore. Obviously, I was pretty upset on Thursday night. Friday morning, and my sister's actually in Disney again because she's with her friends on a girls trip. On Friday morning, she was like, why don't you just book a flight to Disney? And I was like, I'm already looking at flights. I'm gonna do my eye makeup really quickly, so I will be right back. All right, my eye makeup is done. So anyway, I ended up finding a flight for Friday night. So I would have been able to finish my day at work and everything and go on the flight. I wouldn't have gotten into Orlando until 1 in the morning. And then there were seats open on the flight that my sister was coming back on, so I booked that as well. And it wasn't that expensive, so that's why I did it. Sister and her friends already had all these plans. They're going to Jollywood Nights tonight. I didn't want to buy another ticket for Jollywood Nights since I already went last week. And her friends didn't have park tickets since they were doing Jollywood Nights tonight. I would have been pretty much on my own in the parks, which I'm totally fine with. I definitely don't mind being alone in Disney. Lip liner stain time. Like I said, I booked the flights, I finished my day of work, went home really quickly, packed. So anyway, my dad was going to drive me to the airport. We're walking out the door to leave, and I was like, I really don't want to go anymore. Because by the time I would have gotten in and settled into the hotel, it would have been 3:30, 4 a.m. I didn't want to wake all her friends up. Then I was like, I'm going to be alone the whole next day by myself in the parks. Like I said, I don't really mind that, but I don't know, I just kind of panicked, and I called Frontier and I was like, can I cancel my flight? They said it'd be fine to cancel it and I get the credit back to my account, and I'm like, I fly enough, so I just canceled my flight. I'm not going to Disney anymore. The time I got home from work yesterday, I was just so exhausted. I really haven't been home much besides just working and sleeping the last few weeks. I just wanted to really relax this weekend, and now I'm like, wow, I kind of really wish I was in Disney right now, but it is what it is. Me and my friend are going out to brunch now. Honestly, you guys, by yesterday afternoon, Friday afternoon, I wasn't even upset about the guy anymore. There's moments where I get upset about it, but I'm like, you know what, we just wouldn't have worked out in the long run. Him and I just want different things, and we're just different people. So it was for the best. I'm just happy I didn't allow myself to get any more attached, because it would have been much harder to leave then. I just keep telling myself what's meant to be will be, and that's good enough for me. I asked my friend if she wanted to go to New York tomorrow to go to Bryant Park and see some of the Christmas stuff. Sometimes I think New York gets a little bit too crazy in December, so going in November it might be a little bit better. We can do Bryant Park, try all the fun snacks they have there. I think we're gonna go do that tomorrow. We're going out to brunch right now. And I guess we'll talk about the plan for tomorrow, and I'm really excited. New York is my second favorite place, obviously. Disney's my first, but I love, love, love New York. Just love the energy of New York, and it's so close. It's only an hour-and-a-half train ride away. Going to one of my favorite breakfast places today. They have really good French toast. My lip liner stain did not come off nicely. All done. Bye, guys.